Hey, yo, Jasmine, congratulations on y'all kid.
Kid?
That's beautiful, yeah. She got a newborn.
While he was in the feds, you had the baby? Rod just got out the pen, and this girl has a newborn, so that means she was hopping around other people's penises, shady as somehow, some way, you got pregnant.
To be honest with you, it
Carly, what? Just her business? Yo, I don't got nothing to do with that, but I feel like you want to
disclose Rod's child. It's not.
Then whose is it?
It's Kirk's baby.
Kirk who? Kirk who?
KirkFrost.
What?
Hold on, whoa.
With their marriage officially over, there won't be any surprises since, as they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Kirk appears to have made the same awkward move that destroyed their relationship before, so hold on to your wigs because JasmineWashington is the one who started this breakup. Kirk is secretly dating Jasmine once more after getting her pregnant for the second time. What a deja vu! The drama started when Kirk was discovered, and instead of confessing his adultery, he pretended to be tired of Rashida and to have always wanted to leave, but we all know that this is only a front for his sinister little secret. After 25 years of ups and downs, Rashida reportedly filed for divorce. I promise you that this relationship has been a roller coaster from the beginning, so let's take a step back and end it. I think it's been a long time coming. Rashida has had enough of Kirk's lies, and who could blame her? There seems to be no escape from the pervasive deception. Kirk and Rashida are one of the longest-lasting couples on Lovin' and Hip Hop Atlanta, but their relationship has been hampered from the beginning by Kirk's infidelity. In Season 2, for example, Kirk accused Rashida of cheating when she became pregnant, which is like calling the pot black. In one of the most notorious episodes in hip-hop and romantic history, Kirk later cheated on Rashida on tape while on vacation. Even worse, in Season 3, Kirk tried to establish he was the father of Rashida's child by taking a DNA test. How humiliating could that have been for Rashida, especially in light of her mother Shirley's struggles? Nevertheless, you may recall the day she collided with Kirk on his motorcycle during a furious dispute. That's what I refer to as Mama Bear energy. Rashida has been with Kirk for years, but it appears that his recent betrayal of JasmineWashington was the last straw for her. Is she to blame? They have previously had arguments because of Jasmine. In Season 6, it was disclosed that Kirk had fathered a kid with Jasmine, who was a stripper at the time. Rashida found it in her heart to forgive him despite their brief separation, but now history is being repeated. It's like seeing a slow-motion catastrophe unfold because Kirk has been secretly seeing Jazz once more and she is expecting their second child. Kirk is trying to make this whole situation seem like he's the victim now that he's out here acting like he's wanted to leave Rashida for years, but we all know it's simply a cover-up for his most recent transgression. It's textbook infidelity. When the conduct is detected, you act as though you were upset the entire time. Many of the show's viewers, who have been closely following Rashida's journey, agree with her decision to end her relationship with Kirk. In my opinion, it's about time. Rashida seems to be deciding to put her own happiness and peace of mind first after enduring Kirk's antics for far too long. But let's take a moment to discuss Kirk's actions, which over the years have been nothing short of terrible. On the sitcom, he was portrayed as Rashida's supportive spouse and manager who was committed to helping her fulfill her dreams of becoming a musician. After hearing of Kirk's affair, which left her reeling and ruined her trust, Rasheeda Frost paced the living room with a determined sparkle in her eye. She had made the decision that if Kirk wanted to play dirty, she would demonstrate her ability to match his moves. The loft was obviously very opulent. Rasheeda organized a press conference to make sure the public declaration would be the talk of town as cameras and reporters gathered. She was aware that she needed to give the impression that the announcement was her attempt to take charge again. Grew with excitement, Rasheeda took the podium wearing an exquisite ensemble that exuded beauty and audacity. Rasheeda has a calm manner with a tinge of excitement. Thank you everyone for coming. She said calmly yet enthusiastically to start. "I want to be clear about what I will do next because I have some vital information to share. As many of you know, my relationship with KirkFrost has recently faced some challenges," Rashida stated, pausing to allow the statement to register as the reporter's interest grew. The crowd erupted in flashbulbs and whispered before Rashida's punchline, "It's true Kirk has been unfaithful." But she wasn't done yet. She grinned widely and remarked, "This is where it gets interesting." It was then that Rashida's new lover appeared. He was tall, attractive, and radiated a calm confidence that stood in stark contrast to the mayhem surrounding them. "I'm not simply moving on. I'm continuing my relationship with someone who has been a true friend and companion." With renewed vigor, the media took pictures and asked questions. "Who is he and how did you two meet?" cried one of them. "With Adrian at my side, I am eager to begin this new chapter. Throughout the highs and lows of our long-term relationship, he has been a supportive friend." Rashida's eyes lit up with delight as she introduced him. Unfazed by the media flurry, Adrian stood next to Rashida and greeted the reporters with a warm grin and a firm handshake. He was obviously ready for the limelight and spoke with assurance. "After we were introduced by common acquaintances, Rashida and I became closer." Reporters were eager to learn more about Rashida's new relationship and how it fit into her public image. "So of course I'm glad to support her and be a part of her future." As the press conference came to an end, Rashida responded with a blend of composure and mischievous defiance, obviously relishing the chance to change the subject. Rashida and Adrian left together, their hands interlocked in a sign of solidarity and fresh starts. The cameras kept flashing as soon as Rashida regained control of her story. Rashida was ready, even though her revelation would surely attract media attention. She had used Kirk's treachery as a potent declaration of her own strength and readiness for a new beginning. After a turbulent, seemingly roller coaster of a 25-year relationship, Rashida felt liberated as she walked into the night. Adrian was by her side, and after enduring Kirk's adultery with dignity and strength, she felt prepared to face whatever lay ahead with newfound optimism and confidence. Rashida is prepared to seek divorce from her spouse since she has finally had enough. According to a KirkFrost rumor, Rashida is over Kirk's infidelity and dishonesty, which have long been a source of friction in their marriage. Rashida has tolerated Kirk's infidelity for a long time. Among the most well-known instances of Kirk's questionable behavior is his on-screen betrayal during a trip on Love and Hip Hop. This incident was historic because of its intensity and Kirk's obvious paternity fraud when Rashida became pregnant in season 2. By the third season, the drama bomb had completely upended their relationship. Over the years, they had gone through many highs and lows in the public eye, but Kirk's decision to prove paternity through a DNA test only made matters worse and shocked Rashida. Traumatic encounters with Shirlene, Rashida's mother, who famously ran over Kirk's motorcycle during a furious quarrel, were another outcome of their tumultuous marriage. After a marriage that has been nothing more than a theatrical soap opera, Rashida appears prepared to regain control of her life and move on. It would be a significant change if the divorce rumors were accurate. The show's veteran Rashida is renowned for striking a balance between her demanding relationship with Kirk, her family, and her career. After years of betrayal, Rashida's journey has been incredible, and many people are supporting her decision to end her relationship with KirkFrost. Rashida appears to be tired of being subordinated to Kirk's infidelity and deceit as she leaves the turbulent union, opting instead to prioritize her happiness and mental health. Without a doubt, one of the most traumatic and scandalous marriages on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is that of KirkFrost and Rashida, who have been together for almost 25 years. Rashida was stunned by what she had merely heard the day before and was pacing the living room with her pulse pounding from the rumors that had taken over her. After introducing the supporting husband, there were years of wild ups and downs. The thought of such sudden treachery was so terrible that it was like a knife to her heart. Kirk taking a deep breath, she found the strength to confront her husband. who was having an affair that affected her more personally than she could have ever dreamed. Kirk, she started off with a little shaky voice. The truth must be told to me. Hearing rumors about my mother and you for a second, Kirk's face went white and he looked truly bewildered. What are you talking about, Rashida? I have proof. You can't keep denying this, she said, her rage growing. How could you do this to us? You are meant to be my confidant and companion, but instead you're sneaking around with my own mother. How could you possibly betray me? Kirk's stammering made it obvious that he was unprepared for the confrontation. Incredulously, your mother shot out, "It's not what you think." Me in this way? Rashida gazed at him and crossed her arms while she waited for him to explain himself. She looked around, seeking a way out of this drama, but the words seemed to get stuck in his throat. Betrayed trust weighed heavily on the tone of the gathering. After it was revealed in season 6 that Kirk had fathered a child with JasmineWashington, Rasheeda remained by his side for years, but it appears that his most recent betrayal of her was the last straw. Is she at fault?